I've been at Crampton since 2012, and it's been amazing. So since I first walked in, I loved every single minute of it. From playing football to now a coach.
We just started properly last year, like, but we have been doing training with the younger ones for about a year and a half now. With 12 new players,
Mm-hmm.
so hopefully we can be able to do the older generation, 12 to 16-year-olds and 6 to 12-year-olds, and hopefully progress, get more players in and get more teams going. It means everything, because then it just shows how much like me and James are actually done. Like, cause we only started like last doing training for the kids last year,
Last year, yeah.
but
I've been coaching for about 13 years now, so I coached both my sons' teams for about 10 years. And then once they finished, I just really want to give some girls at the club at Whitley Bay as well, the opportunities that my sons both had, on and off the pitch. So we have Wildcats from girls, obviously from 5, where we have 120 girls every week turn up. And then we have squad girls, obviously for the other 12 to 14, we have 20 regularly for that. We've just started the last 6 months to just play for ladies, so any ladies over 16. And what the best thing about that is, next year we're starting a women's team, and a number of the just play ladies are joining in with that team as well. So I think it's about 6 or 8 of them going to play regularly on a Sunday afternoon. So we have a full pathway from busy Wildcats to senior women's team, and 25 junior female teams within that as well, which is fantastic. Absolutely delighted, to be honest. There's people across the whole country, and especially Northumberland FA, who do so much work for girls football. And I really just think I have contributed. How we have probably 500 girls at the club now playing football. 6 years ago we had 2 teams.
So
25.
at junior level, I go to Hillheads Park and write match reports from any age groups from under 7s all the way up to under 18s. It could be anything. Writing match reports on only Whitley Bay teams, and then the first team is when I go to Hillheads or the odd away game and write about the first team, whoever they're playing, whether it's in the FA Cup or the Northern League First Division. But it's great. Love it. I think the thing I enjoy most is being part of a team, not as like the football team, but the media team with other people, getting to know other people, looking forward to spending your weekends watching football with those people, talking about football, getting stuff ready for the programme, radio, commentating on the games. It's been a very good first year being a volunteer at Whitley Bay Football Club, and leading to this already, winning an award is surprising but brilliant. I'm very happy to win it, and whoever has nominated me, I will find you. Hopefully by the time you see this, I will have found you.
For me, coaching, you get to see players develop over time, and obviously when I referee, you can see it on the pitch, which is it's nice to see. So I was a club captain for my team for quite a while, and it's always something I've been interested in. At school, the Newcastle Foundation came to the school to do sessions and asked for volunteers, which I was happy to help out. For me, it's quite an achievement, because in grassroots, most people involved are volunteers, so it's very special to be nominated for such a great award.
I do the referees appointments for the Northern Football Alliance. I started off as a club secretary in the Northern Football Alliance, and following on the persuasion of the former chairman, Mr. Dobbins, and Sid Johnson, the former councillor. I've remained in the post. I do enjoy the referee appointments. I do enjoy seeing young referees progressing. I do enjoy working with senior professional referees who I've known for 30 odd years, and the camaraderie, whether it was Barry Sweeney, God bless him, or Scott Duncan, who's in the Laws, who have gone up the tree. I've had some involvement in their progression. Also, the fact I do feel as though I do a professional job for all the clubs in the league, rather than just the one where I am residing. Very humbling that somebody has recognised that as an unsung hero. I don't go out for the recognition. I don't go out for the plaudits. I just want, as long as I'm doing a good job, I'm happy. And if somebody has taken the time and think, I'll be grateful.
When I first done trials for 9-year-olds and 10, I had 72 and I could only pick 18 to go forward. And I vowed then that every child down there could play football if he wanted to. So I just took it forward from there, from 3 teams to 63 teams, I think, this season we're starting with. So it was mainly just seeing the smile on children's faces, whether they won, lost or anything. It was great in them days, and to have teams and shields where there previously wasn't any kind. First of all, shock, and then when it sank in, absolutely over the moon, beaming with it, that it's been recognised by Northumberland FA. Worked closely with them for 25 years now, longer, and I don't know, they're just really happy. Thank you.
Cramley United formed in 2010 and we had 2 female teams, 2 girls teams, approximately 15 players. Since then we've grown rapidly, certainly over the last 5 or 6 years. We've now got 17 girls teams, a women's team, and across the girls junior teams we've got about 170 girls playing.
I think one thing Cramlington United do well is the female pathway. From off the pitch, the coaches, we're supported, we've got a mentorship, sort of female coach mentorship structure, offering support, guidance, one-to-one feedback, and really encouraging our education and development as coaches. But on the pitch, it's that widening participation and trying to get as many girls and females into football as possible. So I think our biggest and proudest achievement is our female hub. So on a Friday night we run Wildcats, the squad girls, Wilder Cats Just Play, and we've had potentially over a 5-year period up to 700 people, females, join and come and play and participate. A big thank you to Cramlington United from us, especially because they offer that support and guidance, the mentorship, and continue to do that and allow us to grow as coaches and develop.
Newcastle East End started as just one team in the club, with Charlie and Kelly Scott. It's now grown to a club with 41 affiliated teams through lots of hard work from all the volunteers, but mainly Charlie and Kelly, building the club to where it is today.
Newcastle East End is based in one of the most deprived areas in Newcastle. Many of the families that access Newcastle East End do so because they are suffering and living with daily fuel poverty and food poverty. To meet those needs, we've developed services that combat and tackle food poverty. So we have breakfast clubs, we give away free dinners, we give away free food that we've collected. And we also provide services to those who have got a disability and those who are new to the area and feel very isolated and lonely. We are delighted to be recognised for all of our hard work and the contribution we make to football, as well as the community, to be able to provide a football club and a community resource that teaches children not only football skills, but also teaches them life skills that'll help them throughout their entire life, is absolutely amazing, and it's something we're really proud of.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I hope you're having a fantastic evening this evening. Second of all, I do apologise for not being there with work commitments, but hopefully you're celebrating and recognising some of the fantastic achievements across grassroots football this year. As Inclusion Ambassador of Northumberland FA, I'm delighted to announce the next award for Inclusion Club of the Year. This club has made a huge impact in their local area, launching their Inclusion Hub and forming links with local primary schools to provide football opportunities to children with additional needs. Over the course of the last season, these sessions engaged over 50 young people who previously felt as though they hadn't had the same opportunities as others to play football. So please, everyone, put your hands together for our Inclusion Club of the Year, Blythe Spartans.
So many aspects of the role I enjoy. Most notably, probably just developing young children. You know, I've got 3 children of my own who seem to spend most of the time indoors on the phones these days or playing computer games. It's nice to be able to, you know, offer that to children. I have sometimes 15, 16 by myself on a Wednesday evening. So, you know, it gives me a chance to give them something to look forward to for the week and be part of a team, something they love and enjoy. And obviously most important for me is just developing their not only football skills but also their behaviours. You know, the coach-to-coach sessions, brilliant. I've really enjoyed being part of them the past couple of years. You've got Gary and Lloyd who normally play host, and you know they're just so good at treating people as equals, welcoming people, you know, regardless of their experience or previous knowledge of the game. You know, they're there to support and help. I think it's a great way of getting coaches in a room together who you probably never talked to before, or you'll probably never talk to again, but you have that chance to interact. So to be recognised for an award like this is brilliant for me. You know, something I would never have expected. I've been fortunate to achieve many awards in football in my life, so I'm really honoured to be part of this event and have this opportunity to receive such a brilliant award. So I just want to thank everybody out there.
Just seeing the difference I make to people's lives. Obviously, especially with COVID, mental health and exercise is a massive thing with children, and just getting them out socialising again, seeing them kicking a football, and it's just seeing their little smiles. They've been massive in terms of helping my own coaching pathway. The opportunities it's provided. I've got to meet so many coaches within the county, and the advice, the session plans, just the whole network in itself. Obviously now we've got a lot more female engagement within the Lionesses CPD, thanks to Lloyd and Suey and Gary putting on the Northumberland FA, and we've had goalkeeping. It's not just the session plans, it's actually learning how to manage difference and manage behaviour within your players. So amazing in terms of what I didn't know 12 months ago, what I know now thanks to the CPD events. Hand on heart, it means the absolute world. Like what I do enough, it's rewarding in its own. Just like you say, seeing the difference you make to people's lives and them running along to see you on a Saturday morning and things like that. But in terms of actually being nominated, somebody's had to have thought I've done something right and made that difference. So it literally means the absolute world to us. Literally what dreams are made of in terms of my own coaching pathway. Literally, it's absolutely everything. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it.
When founding the club, it was one of the main priorities to make a fun, safe environment for everyone.
Yeah, we like to give all of the children in the area, in the local area, regardless of ability, a chance to be involved in grassroots football.
Yeah, just being involved in football, like pretty much our whole life, understanding what the kids want, what they need. So yeah, just giving them what we feel is what's best for them. We're tracking new referees. We're putting some development into young referees myself. And we're just getting general good feedback all around off both officials in the club, the county FA, as well as other club secretaries, etc. So yeah, 100% it has.
I think from a safeguarding point of view, it's just admin basically. Everything's just kept in check. We'll communicate well. If David misses something, I'll pick it up. If I miss something, he picks it up. And I just think it works quite well. Actually sharing the workload around the club now.
I'd echo some of that. Having a welfare officer, secretary, having regular meetings with our management committee and making sure welfare and safeguarding is on every agenda, sharing the workload, you know, keeping on top of DBS checks, making sure safeguarding children qualifications are up to date and first aid, making sure coaches are doing any extra stuff that comes out that they that might benefit them. And so I know I can always ring Jill at the NFA and have a conversation with her as well, and she can point me in the right direction or help us out as needed. In one sense, it was a bit of a surprise when we got the email, because as far as we're concerned, we're just trying to do the minimum that we're kind of asked to do, and then where we're able to, just tweaking some little bits so that each year we're improving. So we've done little things like produce little safeguarding welfare cards that all the coaches are given, so they can keep them in their wallets or in their WhatsApp groups on an image, so that if they needed to talk to me or someone else, they've got those details at hand. Yeah, like I say, trying to make a safe and fun atmosphere for the young people, the children and the coaches to work in each week.
Yeah, in a town like Blythe, we were aware that there were quite a few children who weren't part of mainstream sport, and so some of them not part of mainstream education as well. And we have quite a good connection with our local primary school, which backs onto Croft Park. So we had a chat with the lead PA teacher there, and between us we decided to introduce the sessions at that particular school. That school is part of an academy where there are 3 primary schools in Blythe. So we opened it up to all 3 schools, and at the moment we're running 2 sessions a week with 15 kids attending each session. Community work is something that Blythe has just started doing within the past couple of years, and to receive such an honour, it's fantastic, and basically our first season doing this kind of work. It's so important for the town of Blythe that the football club has seemed to be giving something back to the town, because Blythe Spartans is very much the town's football team. You'll see kids walking around Blythe with the green and white striped shirts on, and it just feels that Blythe, the Spartans, can become the kind of leading provider of community activity within the town.